Wow, you guys took that down really fast.
Yeah, we help a bunch of people.
That was really fast. Wow. So, 60 years of Iran's leading pro-democracy movement. Hey guys. So like just maybe an hour ago, okay, so you can like take a screenshot and read. I did grab some pics, but you can see the display, like all of the faces and stuff. Um, they had all of this covered in that. Maybe what, an hour ago? Uh, I don't know, a little over an hour ago, and they've got the whole thing cleaned up that fast. You see all the trucks, like damn, that was fast. So anyhow, let's come over here so you can see where we are. And so they're setting up for all of the 4th of July stuff. They've got some silver fencing, like 6-foot silver fencing, um, parts of the National Mall already. And they've got some going down Constitution Avenue, like past the White House. They've got some of that set up already as well. So I assume they'll be finishing, getting ready this week. So let's come over here because, oh, geez, let me see. Uh, this was like the first thing I saw when I got here today, and already in a mood. I've been in a mood for the past week, but let's show you. If you haven't seen this already, I put it on TikTok. So I didn't know how long it was going to stay, and I really didn't want to go live at the time, but here we go. So this is what it looks like. I turn the volume up a little. I think my volume's, let me see. I'm pretty sure my volume's up all the way. Yeah, barely hear me. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Can you hear me? Girl, what am I doing out? Yeah, I'm going home after this. I'm quite uncomfortable from it. But I did want to come and just peek around. I don't ever expect to see anything juicy anymore, but I do like to keep my eye on things around here. So let's get in here, and you can. And then, so this is what it's. And looky there. That pink pedo tie. Yeah. So I don't know how long that's been here. Obviously, this is the first time I've been here. And I don't know how long it's going to stay here, and I don't even know who put it here. But I have so much to say, and I have to really just like kind of, because lately I am so frustrated with everything. I can't even tell you. Like, I'm just so frustrated with everything. But I mean, common sense, people, common sense here, okay, tells us that that would have been their first line of ammunition against that man. If he had done something terrible regarding the children or anything on that island, you know damn well they would have. That would have been their first thing. That would have been their first thing. And I think what bothers me is that, after the past, 5 years of us all talking about all of it and trying to expose as much of it as we knew as we could, nobody seemed to really care. Nobody seemed to really care until all this stuff with Elon and Trump's name was brought into the mix. And then everybody cared. Everybody cared. And that to me is just so. Once again, as with everything else, it's not about the subject. It's not about the situation. It's about Trump. And it's about people's pure hatred for Trump. It has nothing to do with the situation. That is clearly proven anymore. So that's quite disturbing to me. That's quite disturbing to me. And honestly, TikTok has become quite insufferable. I don't know if you go on it, and I don't know how I wind up on that side of TikTok all the time. I just do. And the more I try to block it, the more it appears. But it's become quite insufferable. And what surprises me the most is that I wonder, and I question, do these people ever go back and watch themselves before they make these videos? Do they look at themselves? Because it's really one thing to make a Facebook post, and type out stuff. But when you make a video of your face and yourself, people are able to watch you. They're hearing what you're saying. They're hearing the tone of how you're saying it. They're watching your body language and how you're saying it. And it's a lot of them are quite insufferable. I'm just I can't even believe that people really, film themselves and put this out there. And, the internet is forever, and there are going to be people who truly regret, and they're going to want to scramble and try to, get their stuff up. But no, it's not going to work, because people have duetted you, and you're already out there. And, a lot of these videos, they're, talking to their friends and their coworkers and people they know. And I'm just oh my gosh, oof. You're going to have to do some explaining later on. And I personally, like, oh gosh, with every day that moves forward, I hope that it's sooner than later, uh, because it is getting quite it's getting quite hairy out there. So um, anyhow, that's enough, and I'll just stop there before. But you can see everybody's out there like watching it, and they're laughing. And you know what? It's taking everything I've got to like sit here and not start dropping some truth bombs out, and it just wouldn't end pretty. So I'm not going to. It would not end pretty, and it's Friday, and I probably wouldn't see a judge until Monday. So I'm gonna just yeah. So anyhow, so that's about it here, guys. I'm trying to think. So I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm just trying to like get things to even ease up more for me. So I don't know. I would love to be coming up here on the 4th. I'm gonna come up, at least before and just, check out things. I don't know if I'm gonna come on the 4th, if I can even withstand it, but we'll just see, when time goes. So I think that's it, because there's really nothing else. All right. There's really nothing else. So I love you guys. I'll see you all later.